What's up, everybody? Hang on.
Hello there.
Try to. Try to draw up. Okay, how are you guys doing?
Hello there.
Um, I was about to say, I need to draw something. Hang on, I am dealing with some green screen room stuff. Got messaged right as we went live. How's everybody doing? Hudson, Conquer, Citizen, welcome. Okay, so Okay, hang on one sec here. Okay, okay.
Hello there.
Okay, whew. Citizen with the 25 watch streak. Dude, thank you. Neat. Everything's good here. Played around with the new Steam VR, with the new VR crosshairs a bit last night. Got a 25 streak too, but Twitch ate the comments and my points. You're fine, man. Thank you, man. I saw it. Exactly like.
Hello there. Did some tweaking on my system. Crazy what a bit of BIOS tweaking can get you in FPS. I hit my monitor's 165 refresh rate and now getting a good chunk better even in Orison and on OrcCarp, even with the PTU logging. Hell yeah, dude. Congrats. It's always nice to get performance clawed back, especially in something like a buggy Hello
alpha.
there.
Okay. 13 years, and I still don't have my Drake Kraken, but a cool 41 to 50 battle cinematic that looks like more effort went into it than the last 50 updates of SC combined. Well, what do you mean 13 years and Drake Kraken? You only knew that the Kraken was going to be have and hadable for the past like 4 or 5 years. Like 12 years ago, we didn't know the Kraken was going to exist, so you can't just say that. But yeah, the game was always going to be about a successor to, what do you call it? Freelancer slash Wing Commander. And that was always the big chunk of change that was going to be, made first. Unfortunately, they sold the online game as the general moneymaker, so that's kind of got to take a back seat until they actually fulfill the Kickstarter, which was Squadron 42 and Star Citizen. So... But at least they're working on the Kraken. Imagine if you were a Void Fang. How about this? Imagine if you were a Banu Merchantman fan. How much saltier would you be then? At least your ship's getting worked on. Yeah, exactly. The MMO was the stretch goal, and they met it with spades, and so they had to basically, faff about and create something to give the people to play in the meantime while they worked on Star Citizen. Now, that allowed them to rework the entire scope of both games because they found the planetary loading tech that allowed them to seamlessly stream from space to surface. That then reimagined the entire scope of the single-player project. So, of course, makes sense that it took longer if they wanted to make the single-player project on parity with the now expanded scope of the MMO universe. So, just in video settings for the shader cache, let you clear it or increase the size to read when you're supposed to preload shaders outside your game too, but it doesn't work in SC yet because early access. Ah, gotcha. I remember someone was talking about like shader cache being able to be a lot quicker. But yeah, how you doing, Gunstone, Voidfang, Citizen? Welcome, everybody.
Hello there.
Yeah, and bed sheets and all this stuff. Like none of that. Well, okay, I think like cloth tech is in Squadron 42, but like a lot of that is to make Star Citizen feel better and more believable and more immersive. I don't necessarily think a lot of the crazy tech is going to be in Squadron 42. As I mean, like look, Squadron 42, you don't need mining, right? You don't need salvaging. Like there's a lot of stuff inherently with Star Citizen that we do that is completely unneeded at all in Squadron 42 from gameplay and from gameplay loop design alone. So, I think a lot of the fancy tech is going to be for Star Citizen, and just getting the game experience for Squadron 42 is what we'll have there. But what do I know? All right, so today we're going to check out the PTU. I actually got to make a full fucking video of the thingy. Crosshair changes.
Hello there.
And showing people to turn it up by default. I notified Sylvan that the VR crosshairs are tuned to like 0%, zero opacity in the menus by default. So I think he said that he's gonna work on that and make sure that like the default is 100 so that they show up now. So that'll be good. And then, yeah, Holo viewers don't work in VR. I need to make a note about that in the video to switch into theater mode. So, yeah, it's not a lot today, but we got to make sure that we actually get it done and do it because I've done this 3 times now, and every time the footage is garbage, so, or unusable. Starliner and Endeavor, Enjoyer, you Kraken and Merchantman owners can get the fuck out. Yeah, that's why I never, like, that's like the furthest possible gameplay loops that are ever going to be, created, right? Like, I always knew that, yeah, that Endeavor is cool, so is that Starliner, but that's never going to actually be in game before 1.0. And sure enough, I was right. So, any update on the 3D radar in VR? Not yet. So, Sylvan, let me get the thing. I got a post from him. I think if you go to the Help Chachi channel in Discord, Tip Ararius linked a post from Sylvan. I will link it now on Spectrum. Okay. The single reply thread If you go view rest of the replies, scroll down a bit. Where is... Okay, here you go. Wanted to know to view the new hologram models of the Odin in PTU 4.8. 3D holograms aren't rendered in VR. Is it a problem in multiple? It's a problem in multiple locations. You could view them in theater mode. Sylvan says, yes, it is known. Holograms need to be rewritten completely to make them work for VR. This is a bigger task. I will fix the markers first, and then after that, I'm likely going to do holo stuff. So, basically, you know, where we're at for that. So, markers coming next, hopefully. Then holo stuff. Yeah.
Hello there.
I'm glad they didn't implement the VR support, then forget about it. Well, I mean, Chris Roberts wants it for Squadron 42, so Sylvan's probably going to get a strike team if he doesn't already have one, and is using it to fix these little issues. So, I mean, yeah, we have October for VR to be in its 1.0 state, unlike the rest of Star Citizen. So it's hilarious that of all the things to get fast-tracked for full support, our little VR community is right at the tippy top. Near it, at least. So go us. Glad to hear that Sylvan is on top of that crosshair opacity stuff. Was a funny oversight, but a lot of people don't have the time to memorize a million. I didn't even remember. Position, but angle. Not throw it off if I... Sylvan also probably put in the engineering build and didn't even think about the weird ways it would interact with live. Yeah, yeah. Like, he just had it ready and was able to just slap it in on top. Give me 1 second, guys. I am... dealing with some stuff with my 3D render guy. We are working on the green screen room, as you can see. Look at that.
Hello there.
Yeah, how about that? Working with my 3D guy, because I got one of those now. Oh man, it has already been like 25 minutes. Gotcha. I'll figure out a way to level the horizon. Okay, slowly building the VR input. Well, this is just the first of many things, right? We get the newsroom up and running. Then I can get like a dinner table for eating and stuff like that. And then we can get like, other little bits and bobs and gags. We can start to reshoot all the commercials. So yeah, lots planned, lots planned. Okay, cool, cool. Well, let's hop over to here. I've wasted all of my time going back and forth. I'm supposed to get some other stuff ready. Okay, while we get that going here, I'll be right back. I'm gonna get my water and stuff, and then yeah, we're gonna get into the PTU. We need to film some stuff today. I don't think it's gonna be a super crazy long stream. We're just gonna get the footage we need, and then maybe just hang out and chill. Maybe we'll look at doing some, what do you call it? Green screen stuff for fun. Kind of fun around with the new system.
Hello there. Hello there.
Okay. That. BRB, one more sec.
Hello there. Hello there.
Okay. Yeah, I'm just going back and forth.
Hello there.
Okay, that's good. All right, let's get rolling, shall we? Okay. Headphones on. All right, so I changed the size of my earbuds to the smallest ones.
Hello there.
Not sure if I like them or not yet. We'll see. We'll see. They don't. They don't. Okay, so the other ones. So there's three sizes of these little earbud things. The little whatever you call them. And it was on the medium ones, and they would like they fit decently. Oh my gosh. They fit decently, but they like always pop out of my head when I would chew or move my mouth a lot because my jaw like would attach to your ear and stuff. So like when I was like chewing food or like talking, they would like just kind of pop out and randomly fall out. So I have the smaller ones in now, and they feel good, but it doesn't feel like it's fully expanding and taking up all of my ear circle. It feels like they'll just fall out now because they're too small, and there's only bigger size from there. So I'm not sure what we'll be able to do about that, but we'll see how these feel and play and how they work today. They definitely feel a little bit better. Yeah, how's everybody doing today? We about ready to rumble? I'm just working on. I got a pin. Got to pin my audio here. All right, cool. That's good. Let's get to the chair, shall we?
Hello there.
All right, all right. Okay, quick room setup, large. That. Recenter. Steam VR.
Hello there.
Okay. We are actually running out of battery. Need to plug this back in. Ugh. And I'm back. So what hijinks were just doing the PTU. Getting the footage that we should have gotten last time. Yeah, white floor. Okay, okay. Uh, okay, come on, you piece of crap. Okay, let's hop into the verse. Ah, god damn it. We gotta load shaders. Okay, well, let's go. Let's wait for that. That's moving pretty quickly. Shaders are finally loading much quicker. Oh, that's wonderful. 70, 80, 90,
Hello
100. Beautiful. Shader cache to unload should speed things up. It's already way faster than it was for me, but yeah. Gotta remember to try that out sometime. Alright, let's hop in there. What's up, CST? How you doing? Standing. Bad bitch. Play. Good, thanks. Good. Glad to hear. Hey, you stream really well. Love to become your dedicated fan and support you. Mind connecting with the Discord? You can hit ! Discord and join the verse and all the other people who hang out around there. Bought the RS50 and pedal setup racing. And pedal setup racing weekly GT7 fun workout. Dude, nice. Hell yeah, dude. Is that iRacing or like a set of Corsa? And in VR? Okay, let's see here. Uh-oh. Hang on. No good. That. Gosh, dude. Slam tracking is the worst it's ever been. Oh. Gran Turismo, Logitech Direct Drive Wheel, RS50, no VR. I get dizzy. Unfortunate. You got a triple screen or just a big monitor at least?
Welcome to the ASOP Vehicle Retrieval System. Please visit us.
I run iRacing only with Q3. It's a blast when it works. Yeah, I can imagine the Q3 being the link point, a weak
Welcome
point there.
to the ASOP Vehicle Retrieval System. Corsair, Cutlass, Golem, Mule, Vulture. Really? No. Your vehicle has been moved to our storage facility. Your vehicle has been delivered. Please visit us again. Goodbye.
4K native resolution LG. I was just about to say, you know, it'd be really awesome if you had it hooked up to a projector. Lo and behold. Alright, that's a combat helmet, yeah. Okay. That. Get things set up here to film. We're going to be filming the crosshairs, how to change the opacity slider. We are going to be looking at the F menu, so I need to pull some boxes and stuff up. Then we're going to go show the thingy. The Holo viewers. So yeah, that.
Hello there.
Oh, collapse. Alright, so move those two. Ow, a gun! Of course, we wouldn't have him out. Alright, put up.
Hello there.
Waiting to watch streamers fly the Ironclad soon? Oh yeah, that's tonight, huh? I don't think I have access to that. I have the Kraken, so I'm not an actual owner. I'm more of a, loner, if you will. Alright, cool. There's our stuff to F menu test. Alright, so now I need to find the menu setting. Man, now I know how the Greeks felt when trying to make the Parthenon flat level from a distance. The pillars have the columns taller and flat from afar. Anyways, yeah, looks great, even though in Alright, cool. I'm liking that. Alright, then what else was I doing? Oh yeah, I need
Hello
to
there.
go up here, go to help Chachi out. Okay, Chachi out. Alright, options, game settings, crosshair opacity. Right. Okay. Alright, I think we are about ready to get filming here. Oh. Not too wish to see the steamers use their ironclad. It's always nice to see a good pot of steamed vegetables right in their hands. Yeah. It's good to have some steamed hams. Nice and ready. Did I say steamed hams? Yes, I did. Alright, so this is a little glass that has surface and texture on it. And behind there, you can see the depth into the box. Don't get distracted. We are here to film the latest PTU stuff. So, that means the new FPS crosshair, the new the new F menu stuff, and checking out the Holo viewer at the... Okay, hang on. So, we are here today to film all the new VR stuff for the PTU, which means testing out the F menu stuff, the new FPS crosshairs in VR, as well as going to just take a sneak peek at the Odin and the Kraken Holo viewer down at the Drake Defense Con. So, with that being said, like, subscribe, do the voodoo that you do, and here we go. So, first thing, let's just get the FPS crosshair out of the way, right? Pull up our gun. Alright, so it should be on by default. It is on by default. But what you need to do is go to Options, Game Settings, and then there should be Crosshair Opacity. What do you know? That's turned down to 0 by default. So Crosshair mode is always on, but opacity by default is 0. I've let Sylvan know about this. There should be a fix. But if you're in the PTU right now and you're wanting to, play for the next few days and, are wondering why you can't see it in VR, that's why. So, we go back out of there. Oh, look at that. Oh, and it moves when you move because it's actually tied to the barrel of the gun. And so I can look off of it and it's actually shooting where my pistol is aiming now. Oh my gosh, that's incredible. And it's not just a crosshair centered on my screen, it's literally tied to the gun. Oh, that's so good that that's fixed now. We didn't have a crosshair in VR if those who were watching this, hopefully eventual clip of the day. But yeah, no, you guys watch out. I'm about to be dead-eye. Wait, it goes away when ADSing. Does it do that in desktop? Huh. Anyways, we got VR crosshairs now. Hell yeah.
Hello there.
Chachi's mouth to VR Jesus' ears. Yeah. I try not to be the devil on the shoulder, but more of the angel. But yeah, sometimes, we gotta fix some shit in VR. Alright. So that's FPS menu. That's FPS crosshairs done. Check. That's how you turn it on and you can now use it. Hopefully they'll have it set to, 100% opacity by default in the live verse. Next, F menus. So, for you watching at home, the F menus will not change. But there is something that I can do to show you what it looks like in VR. So, give me one sec here. We can set up. Now, folks, this is my third day of trying to film this shit, and we learn a lot when we fail. Mostly how to do better. So,
Hello
grab
there.
this VR viewer here, and you can see exactly what's inside of my VR headset. I cannot interact with this while it's on top of my game window, so I'm going to move it over to my other desktop. We are going to pop up OBS on this computer, and then we are going to record what's on the second monitor. Go over here and make that bigger. All right, beautiful. And then and then start recording that. Minus that. Yes, I know. Okay. And now I will be able to show you the difference between the desktop footage and the VR footage with the new F menus. So you go up to an object that says equip and has a bunch of multiple selections. Objects like drawers that just have one selection are not going to have this type of effect, but you can hold down the F and bring up the menu instead of having to F-click, right? And now it is a window pane in VR that sits in front of me. Now, if you're watching this at the desktop or on stream, you can't see it properly, but if I snap my fingers, now you can see what I'm talking about. It looks like its own pane, and hopefully they'll like smooth out the edges or make this like a gradient, you know, to where it's like a little bit less of just a flat window in space. But yeah, hopefully they also add like a pointer to your cursor in here, because you kind of just have to guess where it's aiming by waiting for the image to catch up. If you had a thumbstick, this would be a lot easier, because you just go right, left, up, left, you know. However, you just kind of have to work with it with your mouse if that's all you got. But it's good to see that this is definitely getting some support. So yeah, nice. And then all of a sudden my crosshair is gone. Interesting. Crosshair. Shotgun not have the crosshair. Alright, we don't have time to deal with bugs, because now that we've checked out the crosshairs and the F menu, let's just go ahead. Oh, no, wait. I don't need to carry that. I need to equip this. So let's just go ahead and go to the Area 18 downtown. Oh, is that not a heavy I'm wearing? Oh, unfortunate. Alright, so let's go to Area 18, and we're going to check out the Odin Holo Viewer, and I'm going to show you how to actually see it. What's up, Digi? How you doing?
Hello there.
Team effort. We can take turns whispering VR crimes at Sylvan's DMs. Yeah. Yeah, what's up? How you been, Digi? Crosshair working fine. Had to activate in the settings comms FOIG menu. It worked though with the other gun. Is the problem? Like, this is not sure what I'm doing wrong here with that, but that's just kind of interesting. Yes, exactly. It works fine on the pistol. Might just be the one random gun that I picked up and it doesn't work on, but interesting that it doesn't work for all guns. So I'll let Sylvan know about that. I thought that was graffiti for a sec that said hangar. I was like, who fucking went up there and painted that?
You are all cleared to...
Yeah, 2 steps forward, one back.
Hello there.
Okay, let's go. Let's go. Where is...
Thanks for visiting.
Oh,
Hope you enjoyed your stay and safe travels.
yeah. Thank you. Alright, cool. Let's get rolling. New Area 18. Let's get up now. Quantum jump away. Hey, look, there's Trusty.
Hello there.
Wait, no, wait a minute. I Stop recording that. Exit out of that. Out of the mirror. There. Okay, now. Going 1, then we'll head to Area 18.
Quantum drive is now on. Quantum drive is now off.
Okay, our corpse right about there.
Quantum drive is now on.
Alright, let's boogie. Okay, okay. Goodbye. Goodbye, Microtech.
Hello there.
Oh, so how is everybody today? You guys excited? Who all's gonna be messing around with their what you call it? Their ironclads. Anybody got an ironclad? Gonna be checking it out later today? Back from work, make something to eat. Nice. Hell yeah. Hope it's something delicious. Ah. Alright, get over to ArcCorp. Get this Odin and Kraken footage. Go off a sneak peek of Defensecon, and then that's the end of the footage that I need. Then from there, I got nothing really else to do in the verse itself, so I guess we could go back to live and maybe farm out some rep or something, or maybe try to bum a group doing a Rock Breaker or something.
5%.
And also, by the way, everybody, guess what? Now that we got you all here, I need to actually start making an announcement about all of this. First VR bar citizen nearby. It's going to be in Abilene, Texas.
Hello there.
So yeah, it's going to be at a local arcade called Retro World. And it's gonna have our VR cockpit. Sorry, I'm also going back and forth on Discord about the green screen room too. So yeah, that's gonna be on May 30th from 6 to 9 p.m. And yeah, I hope to see some of y'all there if you can make it. And I need to actually put that link into the thing here. Bar. Okay. If we do bar. Oh no, wait, I need to hit confirm.
Quantum fuel is at
There we
50%.
go. Perfect. Now got a quick link for it. And hello, Hardcore. Nice. See how good that edits. Let's get to Area 18. Hopefully it's at night. And we can see the beautiful Odin in all its glory. Nice, bright and shiny and chrome. Go.
Quantum drive is now on.
Look at the clouds. Love that. So cool. Oh, it's getting real choppy though.
Quantum drive is now
Alright, we're
off.
here. Let's get to the tower downtown and check out the holo viewer here.
Hello there.
Okay, so we can see where the crosshairs are. The Bevic Convention Center right there. There is the spaceport right there on the crosshairs. And then that right there is where the holo viewer is. And you're asking yourself, wait a minute, Chach, I can't see it. Why can't I look at it in VR? How come you can't see it in VR? Well, holo viewers don't work in VR. Sylvan has made a post that he's going to be fixing that after he works on the markers and stuff next. So, you know, give him time, it'll be there. Meanwhile, for those at home who are in VR and they want to see the holo viewers, including the Kraken at Defensecon, you hit left Alt numpad 5, swap into theater mode, and there she is. So, if you are in VR and want to enjoy the holo viewers anywhere, be sure to hit theater mode to actually be able to see them.
You are leaving
Oh,
the safe
don't get
zone.
too close now. Now, if only we could zoom in. Can we zoom in with theater? Oh, we can't zoom in. Oh, yeah, but there's a little helpful tip from me. Anyways, I guess we're going to get our vehicle impounded because we're too close. Right as I left the restricted area. Nice. So, now let's go view the one in the defense con for the Kraken. Duty calls. Duty.
Hello there.
going on? You guys see this? What is this? There's a bit of a bugged texture here. Test pattern, yeah. Which one's which here? Okay, defense con on the left. Alright, beautiful. Wait for a train. Defense con, everyday heroes. I still need to really check out the Clipper in depth. Oh. Okay, let's just head over to the convention center and check out a sneak peek of Defense Con, and I'll leave you guys there. With more to come when the patch hits live. I hope you found all of this information useful, and yeah. If you like what you see, be sure to support the channel by doing the voodoo that you do down below. Like, subscribe, and hopefully I'll see you at the local VR bar Citizen, where I'm taking my mobile VR Cockpit to on the May 30th. Links in the description below. And on June 13th and 14th. In Abilene, Texas, and Austin, Texas, respectively. Hopefully a couple more events later this year since Citizencon is canceled. But if you wanted to help me bring the mobile VR Cockpit to more bar citizens than ever before, be sure to check out the donation link at the GoFundMe page below. Thank you all so much for your support. I couldn't be here without any of it. So, that being said, hopefully we get some contacts from D-Box and we can add some haptics to the system. Very excited about that. Already talking to Balt about it. So, that being said, you guys are incredible. Let's go check out the convention. Wait, this is Area 18. I am not at the... Wait a minute. That tram lied to me.
Hello there.
Oh, damn it. Yeah, I heard about the infinite spawning issues over at many locations. Now the worms are affected, it seems, at Stormbreaker. Come on. Got right. Wait, did we just get here too early? Is it waiting? Oh my gosh, it is waiting. So we don't just collide through each other now. Hey! Is that like the transit system rework, or is that even in yet? Nice. Drake. Fuck yeah. Oh, this is gonna be special, isn't it?
Hello.
Hold that elevator! Ugh, damn it. Alright, Convention Hall. Now, we're not going to go all the way through. I'll have its own video separately for the, what do you call it? Defense-con tour, especially when they have all of the pieces of the puzzle there in the ironclad. For now, we're just going to take a sneak peek, which includes looking at the holo viewer. So we again go into theater mode, left alt numpad. Oh my god. See, this is what I've been asking for so long. I don't know if they've been watching the stream and hearing me, but every time that there is the holo viewer of the Kraken, it is above the player, and the only thing you can see is the fucking bottom of it. Which is cool, very cool, don't get me wrong. But the whole point of an aircraft carrier is the fucking top of it. So, I'm glad that they tilted it at an angle to actually let us see the pads. Somebody understood the importance. I always said, look, just give us like a railing or like a second story, you know, walking area that looks down at the model. But no, this is fine. Tilted at an angle, we can see it. Very big. No guns on the actual turret, but this is definitely the latest model itself, instead of the working one that they had for the trailer. You can tell because, like, the gun hard points seem to be here for the turrets. It looks like there's actual docking port access on the winglet, which is fucking cool. Oh, that's so good. They shortened the bridge tower on the Kraken, not as tall. Yeah, it does look a little bit. The shape of it overall has slightly changed for sure. But it also did get a little bit bigger on the inside. I think we lost the landing base for the Dragonflies. That might be more usable space now. Either way, quick sneak peek up here. And yes, this is every single bit as glorious as you would expect. Oh my god, we got beefcakes dancing, we got hot chicks up there, we got flamethrowers and pyrotechnics. War isn't a beauty contest. Yeah! Great! Fuck yeah! Oh yeah! Oh yeah! Oh yeah! Oh yes, this is how you throw on an event, you guys. Alright, if the UE is watching this, alright, this is how it should be done. Look at how much fun everybody's having. On rock and roll music, yeah. I'm home. I am freaking home. Me too, buddy. Me too. Looks like a Mad Max movie, yeah! Alright, well, that's going to be it. We're going to have a full tour later when it goes to live. But that's just a taste of things to come. With that being said, I hope you enjoyed what you see. Blasting scum all over the universe. The future has a fighting chance. I love all these little slogans that they have here. But anyways, hope that this video was of help to you and showed you how to use the new crosshairs, showed you what the new F menus were all about, and showed you how to check out the cool holo viewers in VR through theater mode. Well, they fixed them. With that being said, I'm going to get up out of here and let you guys explore the PTU and view in the live channel. And see you when it comes to the live patch. We plan to do some, what do you call it? We plan, butter sauce, who's that? We plan to do a bunch of the trench runs as a group, as well as do the, what do you call it, Rock Breaker mission, because I didn't actually get a chance to do that last patch. We were about to do it, but I broke my toe. So, now that it's all healed, and everybody's going to be playing the game again, lots to do. So, I'll see you there, and on stream, and until next time, stay safe, fly right. I'm Chachi Sanchez. Y'all have a good night. Oh yeah. Alright, cool. We got the footage we need. Alright, so I guess we can go back to the live. Because I'm done with the PTU. Nothing I really want to Well, you guys want to maybe look at anybody doing a thing? 2957 shows release date for the ship in the hologram. Very funny, very funny. But no, next year, clearly. Right? Do we want to check out strike groups? The tactical strike groups? Is anyone running one right now? Can we even get in there and like do the trench run without, you know, everybody else? Even if we explode and die? I'm assuming that we need like a whole fleet to take it on. Isn't 2956 an SC this year? Is it one off or is it the exact year? Oh yeah, it is. Look, yeah, Defense Con 2956. Yeah, 2957. Yeah, that was a promotional for when it releases in game. That's nice. That's cool. Alright, Anvil Odin experience. Nice. Yeah, it's 930. Exactly. No more, no less.
Official transportation service provider for the Arcor Metropolitan Network.
Yep, so 2957. Yep. Looks like they're going to commit to their next year's release date for it. Which makes sense from all of them going into gray box, white box, into final, you know, prep for it, so. Potential, yeah. Priority. So priority is Xeno threat, right? If we want to do... If we wanted to go do the strike group stuff, we would need to go out to Nyx, yeah? And even then, like, I can only just kind of drive by it. I'm going to get blown apart if I don't have an actual fleet to do it with. And maybe see if there's like a group doing it right now. Yo, anyone running the attack
Hello there.
right group?
Now arriving.
Years of development for the Kraken. Can't even imagine what the Odin will require. Quite a lot. But they don't have to worry about that till like post 1.0 or here it's, you know, release. But, you know, they're actually pretty good at making big ships if we consider how much they've done work-wise on Squadron 42. Butter sauces, and invite my way if possible. I'm in VR right now, so it's a bit funky. Okay, Digital Goose. Go. This is the party for right groups. No. Well, why did you invite me? God damn it.
Thank you for visiting Arcor, Stanton's capital of commerce. Whatever your transaction, we wish you a beneficial and prosperous day.
Alright. wanting. Right.
Sorry, I'll help you in a second.
Okay, okay. Let's see here.
It takes all of us working together to keep
Who said they had a group for?
report possible threats every time. Your personal belongings are your personal responsibility. Monitor your luggage at all times.
Hello there.
Ironclad on 11.5. Everybody's like, where is it?
From transforming worlds to exploring the stars, our corp is proud to bring the universe
Yo,
to
whoever has that
investing in tomorrow's future.
right group.
VIP services are needed in the executive receiving.
Whoever is
VIP services
Good
running
purchase.
at Tech.
Obey all security and customs
Jesus Christ.
personnel at all
Running
times.
Tech.
Their job is your safety.
Come on.
Thank you for visiting our corp, Stanton's capital of commerce. Whatever your transaction,
Hang on. Somebody had a group for. I saw it. Somebody had a group. Yeah, I know. Right? Another day, another dollar.
From transforming worlds to exploring the stars, our corp is proud to bring the universe closer together. Our corp.
I don't think we're gonna get that tax striking group. That tax strike group invite, I mean.
Stand by. Welcome to the ASOP Vehicle Retrieval System.
Grab our Mark II
Hello there.
and head out there.
Your vehicle has been moved to our storage facility. Vehicle selected. Stand by. Your vehicle has been delivered to the... Please visit us
Alright.
again.
Okay, let's take the Mark II out. We'll fly to the jump point, cross over into Nix, and then we'll try to find the group for a little bit.
Hello there.
Okay.
Anvil aerospace.
Anyone
All
running?
systems online.
Need to hack. Right group mission. Cost me invite. Heading to Nix and work to A.
Takeoff complete. Landing gear raised. Shields offline.
Okay, let's get rolling here. Well, if they create content for it, like the strike groups and stuff that requires a big ship in order to actually engage, then yeah, people will actually use them. Until they actually get the server stability at the point where, you know, thousands of players can actually fly around and shoot at each other and engage in these big strike group battles versus each other at will, then yeah, they're just going to be set pieces for a lot of people's hangars. So we could build space stations and all this other stuff and infrastructure for these big giant ships. The universe is just too small with only, you know, 3 systems and all these capital ships. Like, there won't even be enough docking ports for everybody and their capital ship at some point until they figure out layering and, you know, how to actually make the universe bigger with it being the same size when 10,000 people start playing it all at once. Dude, why? Why does it always gotta be the fucking
Hello there.
Tobii glass map that just never fucking works? God damn it. It's above the plane. I do know that. That's Terra Gateway. Let's head to OM1. Can we see? Oh, there it is. I was about to say it's below the galactic. It's above or below the galactic plane, depending on your point of view. So it's not going to be along with the line of other stuff.
Quantum drive is now on.
Ironclad status tonight. Right. Oh. Wondering if I get there. Pretty sure I'll get owner. Hopefully, owner get in. PTU gotta hurry up. Yeah. I guess it depends how many players are required to fly, but maybe condensing players to single ship would be easy. Well, that's with like the
Hello there.
enmeshed server meshing, you know. So the dynamic server meshing and the meshed experience, you know, I think an entire server's worth of people on its own ship would be its own server worth of people. Hey, what's up, Rosillo Riker? How goes the game in VR so far? Very good. We're just checking out the PTU right now. Trying to look into the strike group. There is a group going right now that's doing it, so I'm going to see if I can tag along, but it's kind of hard to get invites, and socials fucking suck. So, there is no socials. Let's be clear. Looking for a group. French. Fun. They ever fix the waypoint up? That's going to be soon. They got FPS crosshairs to work now in VR, and next they're going to work on markers, and then they're going to give us, hopefully, fix the hollow views and stuff. Server mission isn't magic. There's still fundamental physical limits. Doesn't matter how many people can reasonably be in a single location. Server, but basically, you'll be wrong. Well, you know, people said that server meshing in general, and the way that CIG described it and wanted it to work, was impossible until they showed that demo off. So, I mean, I'm willing to give them the benefit of the doubt to work on it. And if any company in the world is going to be able to cross over that hump and figure it out, it's going to be them. I always find they have issues with group connections in discussion of the game. Well, yeah, because it's non-existent. Unless you literally are doing it with your group of friends or Discord org, you're not doing shit. Especially because the fucking chat is just a big giant cesspool. I almost got invited. The guy who was running it sent me an invite. And I was like, who the fuck is inviting me? And that was like, you know, 5 minutes before I was asking to look to join that group. So, yeah, unfortunate. Because I recognized the name. Somebody said, yeah, this person, Cheese Guy or something, has like a group going. And I remember that I got invited by this Cheese Guy when I joined at the Defense-Con. I thought it was some dude bumping past me and accidentally invited me, so I declined it. Little did I know, I would set up the entire rest of the evening. Wonder how that will look with the scopes and guns. Yeah, no zooming or optics yet in the game either, so. Crap, what's up? Thank you. What's up,
Hello there.
Psychwop? Yeah, we just gotta hope. And with the engine, once they get like performance to the engine and servers, and everything runs just a lot smoother in general, and it's not just, you know, alpha tech on top of each other, and they clean up the code and make it more efficient, that'll definitely help everything else out. There's plenty of performance to be found. Look at what Sylvan was able to do with VR. It shouldn't even run at this frame rate, and yet it does, even with a desktop mirror. So, if they are allowed to focus on it, there is performance to be gained. But nobody is allowed to focus on it. It's just make new content, get new things, keep adding tech. But yeah, how you doing, Cyclop? You enjoying yourself today? Were they too ambitious and never get it cleaned up? No, they have to. Like 1.0 is where they stop adding shit and where they have to actually clean it up. Like they absolutely cannot, you know, go forward with 1.0 without coming to that phase of actually getting it to be a workable product. They're too ambitious now because they're still adding stuff. It's an ambitious product, but at some point that ambitious scope is going to stop being made, and they'll have an actual release for the game. Just how, like, Squadron 42 is going through that same thing right now.
Quantum fuel is at 50%.
Anyways, I'll be right back. I'm going to give me a drink and a snack. We'll head over to Nick's. And, yeah, we'll see if we can get a strike group going. Just waiting for that for years. Well, yeah, but, you know, it's a years-long wait game. Everybody who's still in it after all of the delays understands the scope and scale. And that's never going to go anywhere now, so we just all have to live with it. And those that don't, giving up on the game. Simple as that. BRB.
Okay.
Hello there. Hello there.
Quantum drive is now up.
I wonder how many turn around when the game releases and they'll see the final product. Those that gave up on it. Oh, it's going to be incredible. They'll actually get like a full finished game. They'll be very lucky people that didn't have to suffer through what we did. But we're just super fans. We can't help ourselves. Is the Kraken about to drop? Did they just say Spectrum? Hang on, apparently 10 minutes is when we will have... Check, 10 minutes for Ironclad? Okay, well, it looks like we'll have that video. Where is...
Hello there.
Where's the PTU? Subscriber Star Citizen, patch notes, current patch. Coming out the Kraken soon. I remember seeing about it a while ago. Next year, they are in out of white box into gray box and now into the final, like, you know, building the ship. So next year, end of next year, I would think. SC testing, help desk, volunteers. Where is... Okay, here we go, here we go. Spectrum Forum, PTU info. Pinned. Alright, so this post was yesterday. Somebody said that the Kraken, or no, the Ironclad is going to come out in like 10 minutes, but I'm pretty sure they're just trolling in chat here. I'm trying to look for a... If you guys see a message on Spectrum about it, post it and let me know. But I think they're just pulling my leg here. Alright, I'm going to go to the bathroom real quick, drink some water, then we're going to refuel, head through the jump point, try to get some, what do you call it, flight combat groups going. BRB. be a fun ship to play with others. Seen a video of the problems that they don't really give much reward other than just trying to have fun with friends. Have points to fly with a team of others. Well, I mean, that's most of the, thing that's the most enjoyable with the game right now is just having fun with friends with big ships. So.
Hello there.
Drop that too. I'm going to bump this up back to here. Alright, cool. Really? Yeah, the music is really loud in my headphones, but the mix is not coming through the way I want it. Which is why you always gotta double check your audio. Right about there.
Hello there.
Oh, man. Been talking on the wrong mic this whole time. But you guys seem to be able to hear me, so that's fine. I just recorded all that footage, I think, on the wrong mic is all. That sucks. I'll fix it in post. Whoops. Yeah. Oh, hello. Okay. I'm not seeing anything in the patch, so chat probably just, 10 minutes. Yep. That's what I figured, chat just be trolling. Okay, let's get rolling, yeah?
Oh yeah, whoa now. Whoa now. Need to refuel here before we head through. I thought you sounded a bit different. Yeah, unfortunate, you know, quirks of having the multi-setup like this. I get the full capabilities of a cockpit and a desktop, but I need to remember to swap all my cameras and sources between the two. Alright, where are the landing pads? The docking port? Yeah, that's a docking port. Oh, here we are.
Landing gear deployed. Landing complete. Quantum fuel is at 100%. Takeoff complete.
Alright, cool, we're good now. Refueled, let's jump. Let's see if we can find a group for
Landing gear
tax
raised.
squadrons. Find a group for TAC groups. Find a TAC group. Actually, getting 80 FPS on the Crystal Super at the Lagrange stations in VR PTU. Can't see what it's like. Wait to see what it's like in live. Spend most of the time in space, so city planet FPS is mostly irrelevant. Yep, until you need to go down and get some. There's that 0.75, so 6K. Nice, hell yeah, dude. At Ultra 2. Hell yeah, dude. Game looks gorgeous.
Shields online. Shields offline. Landing gear raised.
Hello there.
Alright. Open her up. Alright, and we are through. I'm curious what your FPS is like. I don't try to monitor FPS, but I get like 40 to 60-ish. I haven't done any tweaking or hardcore settings to try to min-max it though, because I know that it can handle everything. But yes, there's definitely more performance to be gained. I don't even think I'm running my overclocking profile anymore. I will tell you this, Citizen. When we get the Crystal, or no, when we get the Pimax Dream Air in, we're going to be doing a lot of performance testing and comparison between all my computers. So. Alright, we're here at Nick's. Anyone running strike groups at all? Anyone at all?
Hello there.
Better when you undervolt them. Yeah, I hear that undervolting is quite an important step, especially if you have one that's not like, a super duper water cooled one and like a stock OS one or stock AIB one. I mean. Okay, so yeah, I think everybody's just jerking around about the fucking Ironclad release. Alright, let's see if we can actually get it on a contract. What would it be? Mercenary, yeah? Oh, wait, do I even have rep here? No, there is. Wait, is there any rep? Yeah, I was about to say, yeah, a lot of people don't even have a reason to do that outside of. So wait, is rep not a thing in the game? Or is this screen just broken? Keep tanks from upstarts, ambush strike, spitshine booth. Sake, goddamn mouse. Where would? Does anybody know where? There's the refueling. Salvage hauling, bounty hunting, tracking permit. Does anybody know where the new mission, the strike groups, would be at? Eckhart, headhunters. I don't even have, what do you call it, missions for. Those dudes that we were doing missions with. We can't even do missions with them.
Hello there.
Somebody shared the mission with me, so I got it. No idea what tab it's under. Of course, I picked the one day. I pick the time to fly when everybody's just circle jerking about the freaking, what do you call it, to release later tonight. Intersect, here we go. So we do have an intersect mission, but it's just an elimination one. A wingman for support. No. Yeah, we might just have to come back tonight when they release the Iron Chad.
Hello there.
Anyone running the... Not running. You have to type it so weird. Anyone doing the trench run? No, I was doing rep farming for it. It's intersect reputation. I have no rep. It's PTU. The rep page doesn't exist. And yeah, I think we're just gonna have to get a group together tonight and kind of advertise about it. So I think that's what we'll do. Yeah, I know I need rep, but like there is no rep. There's no rep page right now. Hey, is rep page bugged for anyone else? Because mine doesn't exist. No, I don't have any rep at all. Look, there's 0 factions. You could at least see your reputation with the faction, no matter where you are. No matter how low a rep you are. You could at least click on the faction. There's nothing here.
Hello there.
Yeah, I don't think we're going to be able to do much more here today. I think I'm just going to call it a short stream, and then I'll be back tonight after I get some editing and stuff done and eat and kind of rest up and wait. I got to do some stuff in town anyways, so. I'll make a post on only appear when I was only half paying attention to my rep. No, Lord no. You should have all pages of, like, unless they literally said that, like, this should have at least, what do you call it? At least the basic factions here, right? Even if you haven't done the side stuff, the Bounty Hunters Guild should at least be there. Like, all the main people. Like, that's crazy that there's no rep there. Like, how do you even know what to farm? That's a dumb change if it is a change. Either way, I'm going to get up out of here. I would go to the desktop and play a whole bunch, but I think I'm going to go ahead and quit early. So I can eat lunch, edit, go into town, get these posters, flyers for the VR Bar Citizen, make a community post about it, and then, yeah, you know, start to work on that, so. And yeah, they always had the rep, yeah. Being empty and Nix and the strike group rep was appearing once I did a mission. No, I was doing it the other day and it showed up all pages. Definitely have a video of it on YouTube, I think. Anyways, you out of here? I'm out of here. Thank y'all for watching. Take care. It's nice seeing you. Thank you, Rez. Appreciate you guys dropping by. Yeah, short stream, but I'll be on more than likely back. I'll be back on tonight. I just needed to get the footage of this stuff that we failed to get the past few days and upload it to YouTube. So, maybe you had a bug and you had, yeah, maybe. Anyways, you guys have been wonderful. Let's find somebody to raid, and then I'll get out of here, and I'll be back tonight after I get my shit done.
Hello there.
You guys have been amazing. Till next time, stay safe and fly right out there. Thanks for the stream. Thank you guys for watching. Might start doing morning into day stream more often, but all of my fans are late at night. It's hard to balance. It's hard to balance. Who's online? Who's online?
I feel like with like imagine like retrieval. Imagine having to like.
Okay. You guys want to go watch some Citizen Spooner? How about that? Tell Matt his live some catch up. I don't have him on my list. I got rated by Citizen Spooner the other day, I think, so.
It's the post-battle situation where you're going through a graveyard of ships, getting the ships and taking them out. I don't know how, like, necessarily you find, like, refueling, like, to keep, like, to have that kind of level of interest and excitement. The abilities aren't showing up properly when the cards are in the lineup deck. Are these showing up small for you? Are you having problems with the size? Is that the problem? Alex with the 7 stream streak. Thank you, bro. And S. Me, a Grimlock. Me, 1 Iron Chad. Listen, you guys aren't allowed an Iron Chad unless I get an Iron Chad, okay?
Alright, let's raid.
Oh, beautiful cinematics of this big whale leaving Arcup. The titles are missing and the second abilities are missing. Hold on a second, that sounds like real problems. I'm testing on the PTU right now, so I haven't necessarily seen any problems.
Check y'all later.
This looks fine to me. Is it an internet issue?
Later, Digi.
I see the abilities. I also added yesterday when you hover over it, it tells you the ability as well. Know what I mean? I can see all the abilities okay. Maybe it's an internet issue.